Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Yaki and pushing this word with truth and sincerity with charity. We're the brothers from Great Millstone, Chicago, coming at you with another lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying. And we just want to hit the subject on how Esau's kingdom is falling down right before our eyes. Because at one point he was the man with the blessing, man. The man blessed with the sword, like it talks about in the book of Genesis 27, when when Isaac gave him the blessing of the sword, and it said by the sword thou shalt live, and that's how he'll take down kingdoms, man. That's how he'll gain his power, man. Like I told you in the book of John 10:10, the thief coming not but to kill, steal, and destroy. That's the man who we're dealing with, man. That's the man right now in the power seat. But now his kingdom here in Babylon, all right, here in America, at one point it was at his peak. Well, not really, because that was Rome. That's when they were above. But their kingdom is falling hard. It's struggling. It's like it's in critical condition. Life support. It's hanging on by a thread. All right, but I'm gonna start off with the book of 2 Esdras 9:1. It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." And that's one of the signs, man. Esau's kingdom falling down is a sign. Because like I'll tell you right here in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7, it says, And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So now the roles are being reversed. Now is the blessing is gonna come to us, man, and that's gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. But Esau's kingdom is crumbling down. All those curses that are falling upon us is gonna fall upon them. And then the Lord's going to give us the blessing, man. Esau's kingdom is going to fall and is never going to get back up. No heathen will ever be in rulership but the nation of Israel, starting off with Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, because it's going to be his kingdom built upon righteousness.
That's right. Like the brother was getting into when he just brought out that precept, hey, the Lord is visiting this earth, man. That's why you see all these plagues happening across the four corners of the earth, man. All right, all this uprising of the people, man. All these catastrophes and these wildfires, man. All right, these floods, so forth and so on, man. These wars, man, that's going on, man. All right, these rumors of wars, all right, which is going to lead to ultimately to World War III. All right, division of countries, man. Especially here in America. Hey, this place is totally divided, man. But that's all showing you, all right, the signs of the end, man. All right, and how the Lord is visiting this place, man. All right, but I got that for you. This is I'm gonna start off 2 Esdras. This 2 Esdras chapter 6 and verse 9. It says, For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And that's Esau, man. He's in the power seat, all right, and he has full dominion right now on the earth. But now his kingdom is gonna fall, like I said right there. His kingdom is gonna fall, and Israel's gonna be his kingdom is gonna start and is never gonna end, man. Because the Lord told us that we're not when Yahushua comes back, the Lord will wipe their tears away, that they shall never cry nor mourn again, but always be in that joyful spirit. Because in the kingdom, man, it's gonna be beautiful. Like the Lord's gonna be is gonna build it upon righteousness. We're not going to be in this wicked-ass flesh anymore. The Lord's going to make that second covenant with us, that we shall never go off again.
That's right, man. Hey, that's just showing you, hey, like the brother was getting to, all of that is going to happen after the end of this kingdom, man. All right, hey, the scripture tells you, I believe, also in 2 Esdras, I believe it's 4, and if I'm not mistaken, 28, but, hey, you brothers can look it up through the spirit, but the scripture says, the end cannot, it's like the good cannot come unless the evil that is sown be overturned, man. So, hey, like the brother was going into, all that was is the good, man. All right, us being in our kingdom. All right, no more tears, no more sorrow. All right, you know, a Yasharala ruling forever and ever. That's the good, man. All right, but that can never come unless the evil be overturned, man.
Right.
All right, and the Lord is going to take this kingdom by force. So of course, it's not going to be a peaceful overturning, man. All right, it's going to be it's going to be a lot of calamities and woes, man. All right, so this place has to be utterly rooted up, man. And that's what you see starting to happen, man. All right, really, this has been the end since Yahushua has been on the scene. All right, but these prophecies are really starting to manifest themselves right before our eyes, man. All right, so this is the end of Esau's kingdom, man. All right, and like the scripture says, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. But I got that Isaiah 14 and 10 for you.
Okay.
That's Isaiah 14 and 10. It says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?
You're right. And this is the heathens, speaking, man. Because, like how Esau was once that big bad wolf. This is the man that launched the first nuclear attack in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. 2 major cities, and he killed a lot of people, man, in the push of a button. You know, so all the nations once feared this man. But now, we're in the year 2001. All the heathens have already caught up to Esau's technology. Everybody has missiles now, man. So no one has. The nations aren't afraid, man. If anything, they're rebelling, man. The tension between nations is here, man. All right, you have a lot of these heathens departing away from Esau. They no longer want anything to do with this man, man. So this is how we know that the Esau's kingdom is at an end. The scriptures talk about that a house divided. It's like if Satan be divided against himself, that kingdom cannot stand. Mm-hmm. This place is built upon division, and just like how the nation of Israel, all right, he had the southern and the northern kingdom. When they departed, we all fell, man. You know, there's no it's either you're one or you're gonna fall altogether.
That's right. Hey, that's scripture, like the brother said, man. A kingdom divided up, it's like a kingdom divided against itself shall not stand, man. All right, I'm jumping down to verse 19. It says, it's like in verse 16. It says, and they that shall look nearly, they that see thee shall nearly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the kingdom to tremble and did shake kingdoms? It's like, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms?
Right, because at one point, everybody's going to be looking at this man, the basis of all men. Like, this man was in the power seat. This is the man who we feared, who we felt like this is the so-called righteous, innocent man in the world. This is that violent man. And he's going to show, it's going to be shown that this man was never in power, man. It was just the power of the Lord. Because like how it talks about, man, in the Deuteronomy, the curses, it shows you how powerful the Lord is. You know, the Lord gives a kingdom to whoever he will. Because it said that the head shall become the tail and the tail should become the head. So how is the best nation in the bottom, like, currently today? All right, you have the nation of Israel, the Lord's chosen people in the bottom, and the basis of all men being Esau, also known as, these Caucasians. These are the men above power, man, when they have nothing, man. They're just murderers, thieves, and liars.
That's right. And the scripture says one people shall be stronger than the other in Genesis, man. Mm-hmm. All right, so by nature, we're stronger than these heathens, man. All right, beginning with Esau, Edom, man. All right, and we're more smarter. Our bodies are more, stronger and healthier. That's why they always still in our organs. So forth and so on, man. All right, because we're just the stronger. We're superior to their race, man. All right, and they know this, man. All right, but all through the divine intervention of the Lord, they took us down, man. All right, because that was all according to prophecy and according to the curses, man. All right, like the brothers always say, man. All right, there's a manifest destination. It's like a manifest destiny part 2, man. All right, where the Lord is going to overturn these tables, man. All right, and Esau, Edom is going to be at the bottom. All right, and Jacob's going to be on top again, man, rightfully in their position, man. All right, and that's what you see happening, man. All right, their rule is only for a season, man, as the brother said, the Lord's going to set up one that is profitable in due time, man. All right, You know? So, hey.
I got one more. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 2. It says, I have loved thee, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord, yet I love Jacob, because, as it tells you that in the book of Romans 9 and 13, that it shows you again, it tells you again, going back to the story of Genesis 27, when Esau and Jacob were born. All right, it tells you who the Lord loves. He loves Jacob. Also, when his name was changed to Israel, his name means he Prince of Power, showing you that it is not just any ordinary people, but as it says right here, I have loved thee, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Because of course our people would say, if we were the Lord's chosen people and the Lord loved us, why are we in the bottom? Why are we in the position that we're in? Why are we struggling day to day? They'll be asking so many questions, but they don't look inwardly, man, because we got put in this position because of our actions, man. We went off as a nation, so we got judged as a nation. So it says, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, thus saith the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So the Lord has a righteous hatred towards these Edomites, man, because these Edomites are just wicked as hell. They were born in vain. All right, their whole purpose was just to be wicked, and that's the man in power. So if Esau has a hard judgment coming towards him, but his kingdom is falling, man. He has that in his thought that he could come back in power. That just like Trump will be saying, make America great again. That's all a dream, because that's not going to happen. The Lord's prophecies are coming to pass, and that's why I wanted to start off with the book of 2 Esdras 9 and 1. Measure the time diligently in itself. All right, know what time we're living in. We're coming into a transition, man. Esau's kingdom is going to come down, and the Lord's kingdom will be established.
That's right.
Man, that Lord willing, this video was edifying. With that, we'd like to end off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Salutation to the Akim, pushing his word with truth and sincerity with charity. With that, shalom and a ball.